Hey guys, this is Grizzly and I about to go outside, show you what all's going on outside our house this morning. I stepped out here a minute ago, so I already saw this. I don't know if you can see the little kind of kitty footprint like tracks like there. There's some up here on the porch. That's a pine marten that was here, looks like, from a little bit of fresh snow overnight, not too long ago. Here you can, camera adjust for the shadow. You can kind of see the little cat-like track there where they were probably looking for birds or mice at the bird feeder. They walked around back here, walked back here, and then disappear up into this tree where I have seen a pine marten before, but he's out of sight now. Usually they are fairly elusive. Getting a good photo of one of those would be cool, but they are in the weasel family, a little bit like a halfway between a weasel and a fisher, if you're familiar with those two critters. And they eat various rodents and stuff, and their other diet is sage grouse, which are like little wild chickens. I'll see if I can find her again. I saw a sage grouse through the window just a second ago. I think it's in the tree somewhere here. Grizzly's tagging along to see what I'm doing. Maybe I'm not going to be able to find it for you. They're little gray round birds in the gray branches. I'm not entirely sure where it went, so maybe I can't show you a grouse. Huh. Well, there was one in that tree a minute ago before I walked out with my camera. There's the edge of my fence. Some people were asking about that in my video with the moose. Oh, no, she was there. Did you hear that? Totally couldn't see her at all, and she was in there and just spooked out of there. When you weren't expecting one and they explode out of the grass or whatever in the summer, they can scare you half to death because it's just a huge noise and ball of whirring feathers. And see if we can get close enough over here to actually see her again. Oh, there's some more marten tracks over here. Again, you can see the little kitty-like footprints going off there. But anyway, what I was saying is I take the fence down in several spots in the winter to leave gaps so the wildlife can kind of freely move about without interference as they forage and, you know, do their thing in the winter, and then I'll close these gaps back up in the summer. These are the moose tracks from the moose you saw the other day. See if I'm any better at spotting her in the tree. I saw where she landed. The snow is really crunchy because it got a little warm yesterday and then froze overnight. Now I'm going to have the same thing happen. They blend in so well. That I know I saw her land in a branch there, and I can't see her at all. Well, if I stand here long enough, she'll probably bolt out right over my head and make me jump again, but she's nestled into those branches, just being a little gray blob somewhere. Anyway, this is when people are asking me why I would live in a ridiculous little box or do crazy things like have to carry my water or empty a... Hi, pretty girl. Hi there. Empty a composting toilet or shovel snow or any of all of that. This is why. Because I can sleep till I feel like getting up, not wake up with an alarm, open my eyes and see a grouse go rocketing by my bedroom window a few feet away, step on my porch and see pine marten tracks, wade through the snow along the moose tracks. Well, after I posted or after I filmed that video, I was at a friend's place for dinner that evening and came home and there was fresh moose tracks where that mother and baby had come back through, walked straight up the drive, straight up to the porch and turned around and then gone back over along the garden where I just walked. And it snowed just a tiny bit last night, so it kind of filled in their tracks, but I had moose tracks right up to my doorstep, literally. Now it's getting a little bit warm in the sun here this morning. You can see the overnight snow starting to melt off the roof just because the heat from the sun hitting the black metal warms it up pretty quick. So I don't know if I managed to catch that grouse's flight on the camera at all, but there's my little chickadees and nuthatches eating their breakfast somewhere probably not very far away. There's a few moose. I actually saw a third one that same day. The ones walked up to the porch, and Grizzly actually saw it. It was just down the hill over there, and then climbed up around and over to there. There's the good morning sun coming through the trees. So yeah, that's why I live here and do what I do. Oh, here's another reason. I don't know if you can see it clear up there. That's two trumpeter swans flying overhead. Just at the tree edge there, the little white, they're up high. They fly really high. I can hear them calling though. Anyway, so that's what I like to do in the morning. Get up and see what's been by while I'm sound asleep. Of course, no pine marten ever steps on my porch while I am awake and have my camera in my hands. But my grizzly bear will step on the porch when I'm awake and have a camera in my hands. Yeah, she wants her breakfast, so we're going to sign off now. Thanks for watching, folks. If you're interested in more info on my off-grid tiny house life, check out some of my other videos here. And if you like what you're seeing, click the little picture of my house to subscribe and then hit the little bell so YouTube actually notifies you every time there's a new video available. See y'all next time.